Now, the Nigerian Senate has passed an amendment bill that will authorize the issuance of 819.5 billion naira from the 2022 Supplementary Budget to provide for palliatives to poor and vulnerable Nigerians and will help cushion the effect of the recent fuel subsidy removal. Also, in a similar development, the upper legislative chamber considered and approved President Tinubu's request for additional financing of $800 million for the National Assembly or National Safety Net program. National Assembly correspondent Jesu Adeoye reports.
Since the fuel subsidy removal, there has been calls from various quarters for President Bola Tinubu to come up with ways and means of easing the sufferings of poor Nigerians bearing the brunt of the ripple effect of subsidy removal. This has prompted the letter President Tinubu sent to the Senate. The first request made by President Tinubu is an amendment bill that will authorize the issuance of 819.5 billion naira from the 2022 Supplementary Budget to cushion the harsh effects already felt by the fuel subsidy removal.
So succor, result of the pain they are now, even though, well, we might say it's pain, but in the long run it's going to be something that's beneficial. And I'll begin to see it because more money is now coming to the coffers of government that will be used in executing capital projects all over the country. So I call on my colleagues to support.
Get the 500 billion to provide palliatives for Nigerians in as a result of the reform being introduced by this administration.
President Tinubu also wants the approval of the Senate for additional financing of $800 million for the National Safety Net program to be sourced from the World Bank. Under the conditional cash transfer window of the program, the federal government will transfer 8,000 naira per month via digital transfer to 12 million poor and low-income households for a period of 6 months, with a multiplier effect on about 60 million individuals.
You may also wish to note that the purpose of the facility is to expand coverage of shock-responsive safety net support for the poor and vulnerable Nigerians and to help them cope with the cost of meeting basic needs.
The Senate suspended its Standing Rule 78, subsection 1, to ensure it expressly considers Mr. President's request and pass it for immediate action.
It was quite a busy day for lawmakers as they thoroughly debated and scrutinized Mr. President's request. But the waiting game for President Tinubu's ministerial list continues as plenary was adjourned till next week, Tuesday. Jesu Adeoye, News, Abuja.